Okay, so people have problems in relationships and arguments, and they have worries and they're afraid of stuff, and people have lots of problems. And the question is, how do you handle those problems? What's the basic handling of problems? So the first thing to know is that when you have a problem has an expiration date. It is like when you commit a crime, there is the statute of limitation. Problems have a statute of limitation too. They have an expiration date. And what you need to know is that that expiration date is defined by how serious you consider the problem is. The more you consider the problem serious, the further the expiration date. So that's the first thing you need to understand, and that has many ramifications. For example, if you have an upset with your wife, you should have an expiration date that will be somewhere around 4 hours. If within 4 hours you did not discuss the problem or the disagreement, you should decide that that's it, it's expired. On the other hand, if she has a problem, you should give her a few days of expiration date. I'm just joking. You should decide whatever the time you want. You decide between you and your wife what is the expiration date, when the statute of limitation gets in, and if it was not discussed within this time, regardless of what it is, it's gone, it's done, it's dead. Now I'll tell you something that you will not easily accept, but if you will check, you will see it's correct. There's nothing that really important in this universe. Everything is so temporary, everything is so unstable, so nothing is really important. And the moment that you realize that nothing is really important, you realize that you can rebuild anything, you can recreate anything. So as bad as it seems, it's never actually as bad. And when you look at let's say the time that this universe exists, like say 60 trillion years, and you look at the problem that you have today is not even a speck of time. It's like nothing. How can it be important? A lifetime is really nothing. If you realize that nothing is really important, and if you realize another thing, that you are basically good, your intentions are really good, and you are perfect, and anything that is not perfect is not you. And if you really have that in your mind, that really you are good and everyone else is at least as good as you, and if you keep that in mind, you will see that the only thing that messes you up is that you take things too serious, too heavy. You make them too important. Nothing is really important. And the moment that you realize that it will be very easy for you to set up an expiration date of few hours on any argument, on any upset, you will not have any kind of thing like worries, depression, etc., because it's really not important. And 4 hours, it's way too long to hold something that is like bad food. It's stale. It's not good. Why will you hold it? Meir Ezra, a piece of truth for you.